So welcome back to this channel once again, and here in this video I'm going to discuss another method of parameter passing in ILE, which is options star var size. Okay, so here in this case the main important thing is, for example, you have defined a prototype call, and there you mentioned input parameter of length, for example 10. Okay, now whenever you are calling that procedure or any program which is a prototype call, so you must need to pass 10 length data. Okay, 10 length variable to that uh, parameter, procedure parameter. In case if you won't pass that, you will be getting the errors. Okay, so to allow the programs to call your procedure with different size of values, different size parameters, so that's why we use option star var size. So let's take an example, just see an example. And this can be achieved with when you are passing the parameters to your procedures, either by a call by reference or call by read only reference, means const or reference. So in case of value, we cannot use this with value. Okay, now you can see this is a program where I defined these three variables: short length string, equal length string, and long length string. So one is of length 5a, 5 characters, and second is 10a, that is equal length, and long length is 20a. So it means that this sub procedure input var size string using const or reference method is taking two. Here you can see is taking two input parameters. One is using read only reference, that is const, and other is using reference, call by reference method. Means if you are not defining any mentioning any keyword, either const or value, it means the default is call by reference. Now so we can achieve this thing by only, we can use option star var size with only const or call by reference. Okay, now you can see I'm calling my, but here I didn't mention options star var size. Okay, as you can see, so I'm showing you that with the, for example, I didn't mention the options star var size. So may I would I be able to call this procedure, sub procedure in this main procedure of this program with those parameters, with those lengths 5a, 10a, or 10a is okay, but 5a and 20a is not okay. So you will be getting the compile time error. So you can see this is the procedure interface where I'm taking two inputs and I'm displaying the string 1 and string 2. So the first is received using the call by read only reference const, and the second one is received using the call by reference method. Okay, so let's see, just compile this program and see whether it is compiled or not. So you can see that you are getting the 30 CVT 30 level errors. Okay, the type and attribute of the parameter do not match those of the prototype. So the thing which I am mentioning is you are getting the same error, the type and attributes of parameter 2 do not match those of the prototype 15. So it is mentioning, it is giving us the first issue. So this one, short length 5a, so it is not matching with the prototype parameters call, so that's why we are getting the error. So but in case if I want to call this, so I have a string of 5 lengths, I want to pass that in this procedure call, and this procedure accepts 10 length string that I want to call. I have to call. So in that case, what I'll be doing, I'll be using options star var size with both the input parameters, either by const or call by reference. So let's define options star var size with both PR and PI, since the PR and PI must match. Okay, so let's compile now. So you can see that this is now compiled. So let's do one thing, just initialize those variables so that you see some value. Short. This does not mean that you can pass a length of, if you pass a length of 20, the full length data, you will only receive the 10 length data in your subprocedure after the call. Okay, so that doesn't mean that you can pass 20 length data, the full length, you will receive the full length data in your subprocedure, because your subprocedure can only take 10 length. Okay, but you can pass this long length string to this subprocedure during the call of this subprocedure, but that will only accept, that will only, here you will only get 10 length string. Okay, so this is just related with the call. Don't go with the data. Assume that the data will be received with 20 length, 20 full length, even in case the prototype length is 10, defined as 10. So that only leads to the call, so that we can call this sub procedure by passing these three parameter length variables, short, equal, or long length variables. So just pass long. Okay, or you can just test that here itself. Variable. Okay, so this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So you will be seeing long name VA in the display. Just compile this. For the third one, just create the program ILE PGM 20. ILE PGM 20. The program is created. Call ILE PGM 20. Call by read only reference const. So the first call. So this is the result of the first call. This is the result of the second call with equal, and this is the result of the third call. So you can see long name VA. So you will only receive 10 length data, but you are passing more than 10 lengths. You are passing 20 length. So you are able to call, but you will only receive the data with the length which is mentioned in the prototype call or the procedure interface. Okay, so that's the thing which I want to show you now. Now you have got the thing that whenever when I need to use this option star VARSIZE thing while passing my parameters. So in case, for example, if you have defined a procedure with a um, uh, procedure prototype with parameters of length 10 10 or maybe 20 or any length, and you want to call that procedure in your program, and in your program you are passing a variable of length either equal or short or less than or the greater than the length which is mentioned in the prototype call. Okay, so then you can call that, but if only option star VARSIZE is specified and you are calling using either const or the call by reference method. Okay, so this is the thing which needs to be keep in mind while using this option. So thank you and have a nice time.